Hi, I'm Amanda. Welcome back to P2M, the Positive Perspective Mindset channel. Today we'll be covering how to manage difficult people and situations in your life and at the workplace. So let's dig in. We've covered previously the importance of having a positive yet realistic mindset, and one of its many positive effects spills into managing difficult situations and people in your life, and especially in our careers, as it can alter our perspective and help us with our patience. By now, you're starting to see a trend or recurrent themes between all the life and career management topics released in the episodes to date. And the reason is that it's all connected. Your mindset, your goals, your focus, and everything and everyone around you. Handling difficult situations is inevitable in life and at work. We all have different perspectives, personalities, goals, and ideas, so clashing and differences are meant to happen, and it's all in the way of how we handle them. It's essential to fight head on when these situations occur, while keeping a clear and focused mind to be able to absorb the other person's point of view and assess the situation. Think about it as being objective, no matter what or who it relates to. So, now what can you gain from managing difficult situations and people successfully, and which areas in your life are impacted? It's all of it. It aids in supporting and building positive relationships in your life, in maintaining a healthy work culture, improving your networking and communication skills. It will also help reduce your anxiety and stress levels while helping leveling up your adaptability, problem solving, and negotiation skills. So let's explore these areas. 1. Managing difficult people can prevent resentment buildup, problems, and friction to arise. It will actively keep you attentive to your needs, values, and also of those around you in your life and at work. Doing so can support and build positive relationships in your life. 2. We all face difficult coworkers. By creating a healthy work culture, you can gain an upper hand by engaging in a more understanding approach. By getting to know your coworker, respecting their differences, and eliminating any prejudgment, you are creating and promoting a healthy work relationship, promoting productivity, morale, and overall job satisfaction from you and from them. 3. One of the bright sides of networking and dealing with difficult situations is that you are forced to deal with attitudes, different personalities, and people in general, which can ultimately improve your communication skills and help you build connections easier. You will be actively listening to others, applying assertiveness when needed, and build experience in conflict resolution. These subskills and many more are part of the overall communication umbrella, which can be applied with all types of people. 4. Constantly having to deal with difficult situations can cause anxiety and stress buildup, which can impact your mental and physical health. By managing these situations efficiently with an open and positive outlook, it can help reduce your stress and anxiety levels, leading to better overall well being and more energy and focus to other aspects in your life. 5. You'll need to come up with new and innovative ideas to come up with the appropriate strategy to deal with each situation as it differs. To do so, you'll be using your problem solving skills such as critical thinking, negotiation, creativity, and adaptability. Developing these skills can help solve problems in all areas of your life and in your career. Now that we know what we can gain from dealing successfully with difficult situations and what areas in our lives are impacted, let's dive into 5 examples where you might need to manage difficult people or situations at the workplace and what we can do about them. Starting with dealing with a coworker who is constantly criticizing or belittling you and others. It's essential to deal with this situation to maintain a healthy work culture. One of the ways to deal with it is to have a private conversation with this individual to express your concerns and set clear boundaries on what behavior is acceptable for you. Setting limits while staying calm and avoiding getting defensive will be key. Don't be afraid of seeking support from your colleagues and managers if necessary. 2. Dealing with a team member who is resistant to change. As we all know, will often lead to growth and improvement, but many people may resist it. And it's understandable. They fear it. A lot of us are comfortable in the routine and avoid taking risks. It will be helpful to bring on board that team member and explain the change process, why it's important, and how it will benefit everyone. Try looking for common grounds to address their concerns and actively listen to their needs. You never know, maybe it will help you make modification to your change process. 3. Handling a client who is unhappy with a product or service. Nobody likes to listen to complaints, and these situations can be difficult to manage, especially if your client is clearly in a bad mood. To deal with this situation, you will need to listen actively to their concerns, try noting them down if necessary, acknowledge understanding and apologize when needed, and most importantly, work with them to find a solution that satisfies them, or connect them with whomever can support them and re-explain the situation so they don't have to. 4. Dealing with a colleague or a team member that is constantly causing drama. Personal and work dynamics can often be complicated, and some people might be more difficult to manage than others. In this situation, it will be helpful to set boundaries when you need them, avoid any triggers on unnecessary topics to keep the conversation limited and focused. Remember to communicate your concerns and your boundaries in a very respectful and compassionate manner. 5. Managing a boss who is overly demanding or micromanaging. Working with a boss who is difficult can be stressful and demotivating. It's important to share your needs and concerns clearly and professionally, and to work to establish a more productive and positive working relationship. If all else fails, maybe it's time to change teams, departments, or jobs overall for a more healthy relationship. Remember when I said to keep a clear head when handling a difficult situation? Well, that's the patience part gained from having a positive mindset, putting ourselves in other people's shoes, and actively listening to them. To support you in managing difficult situations, focus on developing or using the 7 tactics that we used in the previous examples. Starting with 1. Stay calm. Do not allow the other person's behavior to affect your emotions or reactions. 2. Listen actively. Try to listen to the other person's perspective and understand their point of view. 3. Be assertive. Be clear and direct in expressing your needs and boundaries. 4. Avoid getting defensive. Getting defensive can easily escalate any situation. Try to focus on staying objective and finding a solution. 5. Look for common grounds. Identify areas of agreement or shared interest with the difficult person. 6. Set limits. Sometimes difficult people may cross the line and behave inappropriately. In such cases, it may be helpful to set limits on what is acceptable behavior for you. Don't be afraid to walk away if necessary. 7. Seek support. If dealing with difficult situations is taking a toll on you, seek support from family, friends, colleagues, or a professional. Overall, managing difficult people and situations require patience, empathy, and willingness to find solutions. By staying calm and assertive, listening actively, and looking for common grounds, you can effectively manage difficult people and improve your relationship with them. Let's summarize. We're trying to prepare, identify, and successfully manage difficult people and situations. The 3 key points into doing so are understanding the impact and the areas that can improve by facing difficult situations head on. 2. Build experience from various situations and people interactions. And 3. Developing and improving your skills with a repertoire of efficient tactics that work best for you. These were some tips on successfully managing difficult people and situations with examples at the workplace. If this helped you, like, subscribe, and share your support. I'm Amanda, your online buddy. Join me next week where we'll be covering controlling your narrative, tips to self-care, combating doubt, and going after your next step. Ask questions or suggest topics related to your career or personal life, and we can tackle them together. Remember to keep a positive yet realistic mindset. See you next week!